What's going on, y'all? It's your girl, Octavia Lanice, and I'm back with a new video today. This video is going to be 10 tips on starting your locks on long hair, like myself. So I feel as though I got a few tips that I can share with people out there in the world. Whether you heard them before or not, I don't care. This is my page. I could do this. So these are a few tips that I learned on the way, since I am now about to be 14 months locked. So I don't have many, but I do want to elaborate on a few that I do have. So the first tip that I can give is to have a plan. Have a plan on how you're going to start, and have a plan on how you're going to maintenance your hair. It's just very important, whether you're going to start with twists, braids, coils, or freeform it. Like, just have a plan in your mind. Develop that plan and how you're going to maintenance your hair. Are you going to interlock your hair, which is, you know, something that you have to research. Retwist, palm roll your hair, or just gonna let it freeform and let it do what it do. Just have a plan. Develop that plan before even starting. Like, that's just something you need to do with any journey, whether you're starting on long hair or short hair. Just develop that plan of what you're gonna do. Like, I'm starting this is, you know, develop it. Tip number 2 is patience. Now, that's a lot of people tip. A lot of people say, you know, have patience, develop patience. But when you start on long hair, I think that your patience got to be a little bit stronger than a person patience that started on short little itty bitty twists. You know, like, they expecting their hair to just grow into that lock. With us, our process is a bit longer. So your patience gotta be a bit stronger. Like, it does. This is something you gotta develop, like, before you even start. Develop that patience, book. Develop it. Tip number 3. Find one oil. And I say one oil because that's all you need is one oil. I know people that put 3 or 4 oils on their head and it's doing the same shit. Only one of them is really, really working in my mind. Just pick one. You don't need a lot. When you go to the store, pick one oil up for your hair, and that's all you need. Whether it's going to be coconut oil, castor oil, or olive oil. Pick one of them 3. Them are the top 3. Just pick one of them. You will be good. Ugh, ask me. I know. I do know. I started with coconut oil, and now I've been putting castor oil, but it's gonna be one or the other. Like, I started with coconut oil. I still use it. It's like my go-to oil, but I just started putting castor oil in there just because it been wintertime here. I just switched it kind of to castor oil, but I do not put both. One or the other. Out of them 3, it's one or the other. People do too much. They be putting 1,000,001 oils in their head and it's not needed. Just pick one. Tip number that's 4. We on 4. Expect hella shrinkage. Of course you gotta expect hella shrinkage, because why? You started on long hair. So just expect that. My hair was down my back, but look at it now. Look at it. It's so damn short. It's just so short. But you gotta go through that in order for your locks or whatever to develop. So expect that. You need to look for it. You have to look for it. If you don't have shrinkage, then your hair not locking. Tip number 5 is, ooh, that hurt it. You might, I'm not saying everybody, but you might want to, in the beginning, when you first, like that first time you wash your hair, you might want to add a stocking cap over your head before you wash it in order to prevent your hair, well, prevent your ends from unraveling. I know I did it, like the first few times I washed my hair, I stopped doing it when I turned like 3 or 4 months locked. Now I no longer need to put the stocking cap over my head to protect my ends, because my ends is fine. It's just, they fine, they curl, they kind of like got, all of them got their own little thing going on. But you might want to put the stocking cap over your head and wash your hair with that stocking cap over it to prevent your ends from unraveling. That's tip number 4, 5. That's tip number 5. Tip number 6. Leave your hair alone. Once you start, leave it alone. And I know it'd be hard. It's going to be real hard to keep your hands out of your head. But the less you do to your head, the better. And the more you touch it while it's going through this process, just say you're 9 months locked and I want to diet, I want to do this, I want to do that. The more you do to it, the more damage you're doing to your hair. So I would say, let it lock up. Since you started on this long hair, let it lock up. The most you can do is nothing. Leave it alone. Leave your fucking head alone. That's tip number 6. This is gonna be tip number 7. 7. The next tip, 7. Water. Water is important. You have to drink your water. I would expect that you knew that already because you started on long hair. But if you slacking up on your water, you need to drink your water. You don't want your hair to be, brittle and dry. And locks love water. Like, since you are starting your lock journey, you're gonna notice that your hair gonna soak in so much water. Your hair is gonna become a sponge damn near. Like, drinking your water is important. Spritzing your water is important. Water is important, period. And my very, very last tip is wrapping your hair up at night is important. I will say, take your bonnet. When you take your bonnet off in the morning, put that bonnet in your pillowcase. Then when you lay down for that night, get your bonnet out your pillowcase, out your pillow with your pillow. Get it out, put it over your head. You will never forget it. Wrapping your hair wrapping it up is important. That's another one that I would expect that you should know already, because you do have long hair and you've been taking care of it because it's so long. So wrapping your hair up with locks is still important. So I think that's it. I think that's all my tips that I have. But my main one is just leave your fucking hair alone, Jesus. And I say that to a lot of people. Just leave it alone, please. But that is it. That are my few tips that I have for starting your locks on long hair. If you have other tips, make sure y'all comment down below. If I missed anything, I probably did. I don't care. But yes, peace, y'all. Love y'all. It's your girl, Octavia.